Welcome to Around the Peninsula. I'm Katusa Corporal Min-Kyu Bae. On a hot summer day, the last thing you want is for your air conditioner unit to break. Air Force Sergeant Sasha Mashad follows an airman to find out how important his job is at Osan Air Base.
This is Staff Sergeant Charles Figgins. He's part of the 51st Civil Engineer Squadron, but you know him as the guy responsible for making sure your work environment is cool in the summer and warm in the winter.
This ductwork is separated from the main plenum. Stuff like this is pretty common up in these older buildings. That's what we're up here to look for and repair.
Money is tight across the Department of Defense. Even a little wasted energy is too much. But sometimes, all you need is a little TLC and maybe some duct tape.
So one day you can be working on a freezer and have no idea what refrigerant it takes because it's not labeled. And the next day you can be working on a multi-million-dollar aircraft unit. So every day is different. You never know what you're going to be doing. You just kind of roll with the punches and get everything done as quickly and best as you can. One job down.
Technical Sergeant Sasha Mashad,
349 more to go.
Osan Air Base, Korea.
Staff Sergeant Figgins is a zone lead, which means he is responsible for 120 buildings on Osan Air Base. Many students have trouble searching for a meaningful experience during summer vacation. Katusa Private Jaehyun Ju follows a group of students through a different kind of museum.
20 teenage students from USAG Yongsan toured the Seoul Animation Center just north of Namsan. They got a close look into animated art, tried a 4D movie, and found sources of inspiration.
I love how the pictures show a lot of detail and how everything's just connected. So I like that about pictures.
When I heard about an animation museum, I was like, oh hey, that might be perfect. Get some new inspiration in art. So I'm mainly here to see like the different ideals I can get for doing artworks.
After appreciating the works of others, the students got a chance to express themselves by creating their own animated clay character. This also helped them understand the process of making animation films.
So it was great to see their creativity, come alive in the short period of time they have to create the character and shoot the movie.
But this experience wasn't all about fostering imagination and ingenuity in the teenagers.
When it gives them, especially in the military community, traveling a lot, it gives them a chance to meet new people. So they can come there and they could anticipate, meeting new friends and everything like that.
Killing two birds with one stone, Katusa Private First Class Jaehyun Ju, Yongsan, Korea.
The MSNT Center's field trips will continue with other diverse activities and welcomes newcomers. What if someone could teach you to maximize the time that you have on your daily routine? Specialist Pedro Amador meets eager professionals willing to do just that at Camp Casey.
Brand new boxes to jump on and round equipment designed to make you sweat. This isn't your ordinary fitness center, and if the workout equipment wasn't state-of-the-art enough, there are professional fitness instructors ready to show you how to get the best out of your workout.
Fitness instructors.
Many, the lack of time is a key consideration when deciding to go to the gym or not. But the opening of the Health and Human Performance Center on Camp Casey is a functional gym focusing on making you more efficient.
Well, first of all, your job should make you happy. And in my case, it is absolutely, I can identify myself with helping people. Yeah, it's joy. It is a pleasure to serve, like it says, to work with our fellow soldiers and civilians.
Constantly with patients to really low back pain in particular.
Everyone who knows Helena can see the passion in her for teaching fitness.
She's taught really a multitude of classes, everything from spinning to aqua PT to boot camp to yoga. So she has a diverse background in health and fitness. And as I mentioned, when she has her classes, she ensures that the people are safe in her class and that they get a quality workout. So her focus is on getting people healthier, but safely.
To do these workouts, but again...
You could compare Helena to Jillian Michaels, but for the mother of two, fitness is a part of her life.
As far as I remember, my dad, he always made us or introduced us to different easy ways to stay fit. He stretched with us in the morning. He went running, playing with us outside. And that, I think, it's stuck for the rest of my life as far as staying fit.
With the motto, be informed, take action, and feel better, instructors like Helena are eager to help customers achieve their fitness goals. Specialist Pedro Amador, Camp Casey, Korea.
Anyway, again, a round of applause for Olenka.
The Health and Human Performance Center will provide free training for their customers for the first month. Fashions change all the time, but in Korea, there's one outfit that never goes out of style. Specialist James Muir found an airman at Kunsan Air Base who welcomes newcomers with a gift of new clothes.
Senior Airman Sarah Escobedo has an important job on Kunsan Air Base. She's one of the 8th Logistics Readiness Squadron's airmen in charge of supplying everyone on the base with gear that could save their lives.
For here, when the new inbound personnel come, we give them their real-world C1 bags and their training gear for the exercises here, and also their gas mask.
C1 bags have equipment that airmen need to survive a real-life chemical attack. The training bags are full of practice equipment for airmen to use during the base's chemical readiness exercises. It's gear that everyone on Kunsan receives when they arrive and turns in before they leave. Escobedo's work center handles all the issue and turn-in, so they're never short on customers.
Over 100 people a week. We actually have 4 people work in the shop to help us to build everything and get paperwork done. I feel exhausted.
But she has a strategy to keep the morale up while she handles the heavy workload.
Happy thoughts. That's happy thoughts.
Escobedo will meet more than 3,000 airmen during her year at Kunsan. She hopes everyone will only need their training gear. But if there's ever a real chemical attack, she's confident the equipment she provides will keep the airmen safe. Specialist James Muir, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Most airmen at Kunsan are fully equipped with their chem gear within 48 hours of arriving to the airbase. Taking a job educating thousands of soldiers about a serious topic is no easy task. Army Sergeant Stephen Donaldson shows us who's taking on this extreme challenge at Camp Casey.
Master Sergeant Jimmy Peters' job as a 210 Fires Brigade Sexual Harassment and Rape Prevention Representative has its rewards. They aren't like the many trophies that line the halls of the 210 Fires Brigade headquarters, but his reward comes in the form of smiles of soldiers he helps every day.
To see and to hear the soldiers talking and listening to them talk and be able to mentor them and guide them and lead them, that's one of the greatest satisfactions.
At the end of most days, this 24-year veteran, and like any good husband and father, goes home and calls his wife and 7 kids in Texas. But they're not the only ones he treats like family.
And every time I deal with soldiers, it's always with the soldiers that are of my children's age. So every time I help a soldier, I think that, I treat them as my own child.
Master Sergeant Peters makes sure soldiers know who they can talk to.
If the soldier comes to us and they know that they were in a situation, but they don't want everybody else to know, then they can come to me as the Sharp Sark, or they can go to their Sharp VA, or they can go to a chaplain, that they can explain to them what's going on, and it won't go any further. We're there to make sure that soldier gets everything they need, and if the soldiers know that and they understand that, then it makes it a better working environment for the Army and for the unit.
I gotta look at everybody.
Sergeant Stephen Donaldson, Camp Casey, Korea.
Master Sergeant Peters is a father with 6 daughters and 1 son. That was your Around the Peninsula for Thursday, August 29th. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.
I would like to thank especially to Americans for sending their fathers, their uncles, their sons. I cannot express how grateful people like myself and many, many other Koreans are for the sacrifices that you have provided us. Every smile that you see in Korea is because of what you did for us 63 years ago. So thank you.